Hi there, Leos. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm Astrogirl, and we're looking at October 24th through the 30th. So we're really rapidly approaching the final blast off of 2016, and it's gone by extremely quickly. Now, this week, there's a lot of planetary activity in Scorpio, your fourth house of home and family and domesticity. How you get along with the people in your family, the people in your home, your neighbors, and the community at large. Some people are very involved in the community, some people aren't. Some people run around and do neighborhood watch and put up flyers for missing dogs and, start up a next door app where you can see that a big raccoon was rummaging through the garbage bins. At least that's what I have where I live. Because believe it or not, Los Angeles is also critter central. There's lots of animals. And they'll put pictures of, a deer crossing the street or a bear or a snake and for everyone to watch out for that. So, which I appreciate because I get a laugh out of some of the listings that people put up. It's a bit over the top sometimes. However, you don't always have to be involved. You don't even have to be involved in what's going on in your own home, especially if you have flatmates, roommates, or you have grown children who are coming and going and doing their own thing. But you will be very, very on top of what's going on, especially if you feel people aren't pulling their weight around the house or not paying enough rent. And that's because Mercury and the Sun joining up in Scorpio, your fourth house this week, is a very stubborn energy. So if you feel something is not working or something is not right, this is the time that you'll say something and do something about it to rectify whatever you feel isn't working any longer. It could also be that you've outgrown wherever it is that you're living and it's time for you to move on. Now, that is something that obviously is going to require more money and more dedication from you, because if you go get your own place, it's always a lot more expensive, or move out of home, or decide to go and sell your home and rent something, and that always eats up money as well. There is a new moon in Scorpio on Sunday, and that's going to be transiting the same part of your chart. So you'll have a lot more answers by this time next week if you are thinking about selling, renting, Airbnb, whatever it is you're thinking about. Know that there's Venus and Saturn are both in Sagittarius, your fellow fire sign, and your fifth house of romance, creativity, and self-fulfillment. Now, what that means is that Venus is the goddess of love and light and money, while Saturn is the planet of focus, time management, and discipline. So as you can see, two very different planets, both jockeying for position in your fifth house. So this is one of those weeks when trying to please everybody, including yourself, and keep the romance alive without overdoing it and blowing the budget, and having fun without overdoing it and blowing the budget. It's kind of a catch-22 in that you're damned if you don't and damned if you do. You really will feel torn at times about money and about the amount of love and the amount of time and energy you are willing to sacrifice for somebody else. Have a wonderful week, Leos. Always great speaking to you. I do look forward to speaking to you again next week. And thanks so much for tuning in.